Hello survivors, welcome to another Tower of Babel Survivors of Chaos video. In today's video, I've got such exciting news for you. It finally happened to me. We finally got a brand new weapon. So the weapon we've been using is this Flames of Wrath with the fire critical hit chance, which is actually a really good affix. I've been enjoying it a lot. It gave us 43.5 damage per second, and it worked really well for us. It gave us quite a decent amount of damage, 276 with 346 special attack damage. But we finally found a weapon last night when I was farming for affixes for a different build, and this is the weapon that we dropped, Relentless Mirror. It is rare, but that doesn't really matter too much. The most important part of it is the fact that it gets that 80 power, plus 80 power to it, and the weapon itself has plus 78 power to it. We got range on it, we've got damage over time, basic attack, projectile count, and then damage to enemies below 35% health. But the difference is going to be that we were on 276 damage, we equipped this weapon, and our damage goes up to 452. So it's nearly 200 extra damage on just our basic attack, and I think it was like 200 and something on our special as well over there. So 346 all the way up to 543. So that's 200 pretty much. And then also the other thing that increases is our overall attack power by 71, or sorry, by 60. What's that, 63, 64? But anyway, we're gonna go and give this a go, see what we can do now with our special attacks as well as with our auto attacks. So that's what we're going to try and focus. So the main focus for today on floor 12 is going to be critical strike chance, pierce, just overall damage for our skills. And just look at that now. We used to have to like 3 or 4 shot these guys, and now sometimes we can one shot them with our abilities. We'll go with dagger. That's perfect. Dagger seems to be pretty good, and since we are going to be grabbing, you know, basic attack, we are going to just use that. I do use only keyboard. I actually changed my special attack to be spacebar because I plan to be playing with the brawler whose special attack is a dodge, and every single game I played, dodge is either shift or spacebar, so it just makes more sense to me that I do that as well. We'll take our spark. Oh, also you guys mentioned if I push tab, if you have a look over here at the top, which I've completely never noticed, it says total active skills 2 out of 6. So thank you so much for letting me know that in the comment section yesterday. I had absolutely no idea that was a thing. So awesome. Now we do. Okay, we're gonna go curse, we're gonna go magic find, we're gonna go all that goodies, upgrade, XP upgrade, and we're gonna get ourselves to be awesome and fantastic. Still looking for more drops, that affixes that we've been talking about in the comment sections or on the Discord. I've been talking about it, trying to find specific affixes for some of the lightning skills and physical skills for a build idea that I've got for my wizard coming up. So hopefully we can get that. If we get it on a weapon that's weaker than what we've got, I will equip it still. But this we finally made it. We made it to the big boy club, and I'm so happy about it. We're going to grab Earth Spark because it is just so strong. We've got 2 out of the 3 affixes on gear. Let me just go over the gear because we never did that. So these 2 have no legendary affixes, obviously. The helmet has recovery of mana on crit for the special attack. We've got Earth Spark, hits only 1 target and has reduced cooldown. We've got Earth Spark, stuns enemies for a second upon hit. There is another Earth Spark one which increases the, I think it's the projectile or something. There's another third one which we don't have yet. We do have projectile count. We've got Lightning Strike, deals more damage, and the cast speed affects cooldown. We've got Fire Orb, which we won't be using, so we can actually change this. However, we do have the legendary Jewel in there, which instantly triggers a skill on basic attack or chance to. We've then got movement speed, so these can be changed. We've got damage from elite enemies reduced, so this can be changed as well. So that's our setup. Pretty good and pretty simple. There's nothing amazing in there that's like, oh, you need to have this. Essentially for just your auto attack daggers and our spark, you literally just got to have a good weapon. So that's what we've got right now. Alright, we can actually banish attack speed. I know we are using basic attacks, but I'm not worried about the attack speed on that. That will come again for another future video. Still farming that one up as well. So there's still more videos coming, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you worry. Special attack. Special attack on the wizard is actually quite important, especially on this wave. And the reason I say that is special attack deals far more damage than our basic attack. And I've shown this before on our AoE video. I will link it down in the description if you missed it. But there is a video that we did for the AoE where we focused on special attack and AoE. It didn't work out perfectly. Maybe I should have done more than one run in the video, but the idea of it and how it works is there. So, you know, you can use that how you will. Alright, luckily we've got some lightning strikes to stun this enemy for good because they like to run away. Oh, do you know, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended, but sometimes check the ravens move the enemies and then they get like a burst of movement speed in the direction that the ravens are moving. So they literally get moved along the map with the, the ravens, which is quite funny. I don't know if it's intended or if it's a bug or what the case is there, but we need critical strike chance because that's just going to make us 1,000 times stronger. And pierce is going to be good because of our auto attack, dagger, and ice spark. I think we need about 4 pierce, so at least we always guaranteed to pierce at least one target. Oh, we got another raven, this time with a circle around it. I am quite excited to get some of the new floors eventually. I'm not sure when it's coming, but when it does, it's going to be quite exciting. There was supposed to be an update, I believe, yesterday, but the developers just didn't have time. They were hitting roadblocks with the update and they couldn't ship it out to us. That's understandable. It's a small dev team. There's only about... Actually, I mean, there's 5 of them that are working on the game currently. So, I mean, relatively small studio if you compare them to like AAA games. But at the same time, most dev teams that I know of are 2 to 3, developers. Even Soulstone Survivors only had a couple of developers originally, and then they brought on more to help work on the game. So they always start off small. The only one that stayed small is Nordic Ashes that I know of, and that's on 3 developers. It's been 3 the entire time. They've never changed that number, and I don't think they ever will. When I spoke to them about it, they said that they were actually really happy and didn't really want to bring more developers on or into the game, which is quite noble in a sense. But sometimes it can turn and bite your butt. Having less workers makes life a little bit harder. Alright, let's go with the life regen over there. We could have gone evasion or life regen, but we chose the life regen. We do get a jewel. Don't need to check what it is just yet. We just got to make sure it doesn't get stolen from us if we lose the run, which I doubt we will. Alright, this gets increased projectiles and damage, but this gets increased projectile count. So we're going to do Earth Spark over here. I do want to do Ice Spark, but there's no pierce. It's literally just there to pierce the enemies and shoot whatever's in front of me. So it doesn't really need to be anything. It's also just to fill the gap. So we've got 2 more slots now. Oh, thank you so much for mentioning that you can just look there. I don't know how I've missed that the whole entire time. Let's go Summon Reaper. The reason we're doing Summon Reaper is just because... do you know what? We'll go Dragon Breath. Because we want to hit things in front of us. So Dragon's Breath is fine. I still think for auto-aiming, Dragon's Breath does need to learn to change target like every other skill does. I do know there's an affix to turn it into fireballs, and that solves that issue, but I don't think it should be an issue to be solved with a legendary affix. I think that it should, just like every other skill, retarget. Because I mean, if we're using manual aim, you can see you're able to move it. So why can't we just move it using our normal... I mean, why can't it just move with auto aim as well? Why do we have to move our mouse to move it? It does auto aim on its own already, so it should just follow your character's direction, just like your auto attack and every other skill in the game does. Didn't get any curse ups yet, which is unfortunate. We do find corpse explosion, that's fantastic. And I don't know what we'll take as our last skill. I actually didn't think that far. We maybe don't need another skill. We'll see how it goes. I need more critical strike chance though. Area of effect is very good for our special, but that's fine. We're gonna go with some daggers over here. We might go blood tornado just for the extra healing. Special attack increase. What's really nice about using basic attack and special attack, and this is also something I only noticed the other day, is the two of them. I always thought there were 20 levels for basic attack and special attack, but if you take... oh, we can't take a look here because it's not here. But next time we level up and we see a basic attack or special attack upgrade, I'll take a look at it and show you guys. But each skill has an amount of levels it can have. So your passive abilities can only get leveled up 10 times. So something like gold gain can only be leveled up to 10. Basic attacks get leveled up to 15. Now, I've never really scrolled down and noticed that only goes up to 15. And then the other skills are all the way up to 20. So just something interesting to know about the game. If you're trying to max your basic attack or special attack, it's only 15 levels, where other skills are 20 levels and your passives are 10 levels. Okay, we get a +2 on the dagger, critical hit chance, cast speed, and damage. We do have a revive, so it's fine. Oh, do you know what will work is Frost Arrow. We can take Frost Arrow because that's also another just a front-facing skill. We have passed over it. Cast speed over here will be very good. And I guess we'll go for another resurrect. I don't really care about the dragon's breath, it's just there so I don't have to run very far when we defeat an enemy. I guess we could go like, if that's the case, if that's my thinking, Sanctuary, Lightning Wave, any of those skills, I should have taken them. Fire Orb is still good. Ice Orb has more AoE range, but it still doesn't really defeat anyone. Doesn't do enough damage to defeat them, so we don't have to worry about that. We can go for Earth Spark. I'm not worried about gold gain so much. We should still be able to get about 10,000 without worrying about it too much, if we're lucky. If I see duration again, we'll banish it. Range, we can banish. Critical hit damage, we need. Been very unlucky with the critical hit chance, unfortunately. So there is not a rumor, but there's like some people have not discovered, but they've thought that all of your spells that are in the first row are most likely to show up more than anything else. So we've had Earth Spark show up quite often already. Basic attack hasn't as much as it could have, but it's really interesting to see that. So we'll see over the course of more levels what the level spread kind of looks like. Well, just pay attention to what you see in the upgrades, and you'll notice whether or not it is, you know, daggers, Ice Spark, Magic Find, Earth Spark, and basic attack. So it's very interesting to see how that works. It is a theory, so I mean there's Earth Spark again. Okay, this is the only elite I actually hate in the entire game. The ones that shoot the orbs at us. And to make it worse, it is a ranged enemy as well. But luckily we've got skills that can go through or hit them from ranged as well. So we just got to keep that focus. There's our critical strike chance. Let's go and grab that. And the elite should be done very soon. There we go. Getting me out of there. I'm not in a very safe space. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of mana. There we go. I don't think legendary affixes are necessarily entirely needed either. They're nice to have, but I think if you can get stats on gear that makes it better, like if I found 10 intelligence with like maybe 7 or 8% intelligence gain as well, like percentage gain, that's going to give me far more damage than any of the legendary affixes can give me. So it really just depends on what you get from your items. You got to kind of look through everything and be like, ooh, that was nice, or ooh, that one's good, and then think about it and decide, okay, is it better for me to have the legendary affix? Is the change that it has on the skill worth more than having just a stronger character overall? Sometimes it is, like the Earth Spark, stunning, and also hitting, you know, multiple enemies over time, like a lightning strike works. That's definitely worth. We can ban range, we can ban movement speed, I don't care about them. Now we are stuck over here, so we just got to be careful. Not stuck anymore. We do find a curse, but I'm going to go with the +3 to special attack instead. Because that's definitely more damage, especially in a time like this. We weren't lucky enough. I mean, we got quite a decent crit chance now, but not having the early critical strike chance like a 6 or an 8, and not having curse early definitely, or the XP gain and auto pickup radius definitely does change the way you've got to play the game in terms of build variety and things like that. But otherwise, very good spot. +4 to our special attack. You do have to remember as well, special attack does have far more damage than our auto attack. So that is something that we do want to go for more than our auto attack. So it makes more sense for us to focus base special attack over basic attack right now. Also, it hits far more enemies, even though we are going for pierce. The huge circle that we can get is far more damage to enemies around us than our basic attack. But a +3 to basic attack, I will definitely take that. And we get a mimic. With gloves, could it be what we're looking for? My gloves right now are projectile count. Okay, I don't really want to change them, but I do have a ring that we used previously that has projectile count on it as well, which we can re-equip. Unless I've got it on another character, I'll just have to go fetch it. But that doesn't really matter either. It's quite a quick and effective way of changing characters. There's no loading screens for it or any of that nonsense. So special attack is full. We're no longer going to see it. Beautiful. There's a piece of rare gear at the top. I've always spoke about it. I don't know if you guys ever saw it, but there's the yellow marking to show that there's a piece of yellow gear that's dropped down there. So we can go and get it. I don't know if there is a marking for unique gear or legendary gear. Sorry. But if there was, we would go and see it. But I normally hear the swing and I immediately pick up whatever unique it is, because obviously losing HP or losing the run is going to cause you to not pick that up. So you got to get it while you can. It's like the most important thing, especially it's the worst thing when if you lose a run as you drop a legendary and you don't pick it up. Like there's no worse feeling in any game than that. Okay, 5 critical hit chance. You can see we're critting far more now, which is fantastic. Think crit and crit damage. Even though it seems like it's weird, you actually get, what is it? I think you get 70% critical strike chance, about 10 stacks. But even at 5 stacks at 50%, it's literally 50%. It's not off a base. So you're literally getting 50% just for 5 of them. It's a little bit more than... No, 5 gives you 35%. Let's go 7 per stack. But still, even at that amount, you can see just how much more you crit than you don't crit. So it's definitely worth going for crit. The amount of damage you do is far higher, and then you just land up getting crit damage as well, and your damage just skyrockets. So if you're looking for big number gameplay, critical strike chance and critical strike damage. And if the theory is right, then getting it in the top over here will make it a lot easier to receive. But I mean, I don't know if that theory does work because we got special attack maxed before anything else. XP gain or lightning strike. Lightning strike is very strong, but that XP, it's only 20% XP. Maybe if it was a +2, like the lightning strike was. But now remember, because of our legendary, which is going to give us lightning strike, which is the ring, because lightning strike falls in sequence and projectile count, projectile count counts towards cooldown reduction. If we do find a projectile count passive, we must take it. It affects everything but our special attack anyway, so it just makes sense to grab it. Over here, we are critting more than enough right now, so let's focus on magic find. And see if that makes any difference. Still need more curse, unfortunately. If we find better passives than the curse upgrade, we do land up taking them. Alright, pickup radius, we don't... do you know what, let's grab it. And this is where the mana regen on crit comes in handy. Okay, we'll go with the basic attack because it only needs 1 more level now, and then it's maxed out. It will stop showing up, which means there's more chance for us to see other passives. That's the best thing about the passives as well as the auto attacks, is now we get those levels in other things instead. Over here again, critical strike chance is already at a pretty decent level. Obviously getting this is far more damage, projectile count, cast speed and area, so we're going to go corpse explosion. I mean, a +4 on a skill is amazing. I heard a swing, so we jewel dropped somewhere. We just got to find it. Oh, right there. Perfect. We are getting hit by stuff. Let's go Earth Spark damage. Just dodge the... Ooh, yes. Dodge the purple and everything gets destroyed. And as soon as I start really enjoying myself, we finally get the boss fight. It's kind of sad, like I really get into it. I'm like, yes, we got this now. Yes, we got this now. And then the game's like, sorry for you, time to fight the boss. I don't even think we can level up one more. Oh, we actually probably can. Yes, we can. Let's go basic attack. Yeah, there we go. Max basic attack, max special attack. And then we do have 2 revives, so we aren't even worried about whether or not he hits us, because 1, we can tank quite a bit of damage, and 2, we'll just come back to life, so it really doesn't matter. We just want to try and finish him off as quickly as possible to get our loot. So there we go. One's got used and he's down. And he only dropped a belt, but hopefully it's a belt we can use. We'll go through all the gear just to make sure if it is or isn't something we need. There's two types we can get. One's going to be lightning wave stuns, and the other is going to be 50% chance that physical skills can stun as well. So we'll try and get those. Lots of decent damage coming out there. Earth Spark. If we get the Earth Spark one, there's a third Earth Spark one that we don't have, then Earth Spark becomes our main skill for the rest of the time. But yeah, really fun run. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see what these 3 uniques are, and maybe we found an even better weapon. Let's just quickly check. So over here, magic hammer spirals out like a whirlwind. Actually a really decent spec'd piece of armor. We get recovery every 3 seconds, which is pretty good. We get damage reduction, massive amounts of life, armor, and some attack speed. So that's definitely a go-to, but we lose the Earth Spark, so it's not going to be what we want right now. Rings, we get one with 7 intelligence, critical hit damage, and a lot of resistances. So I mean, if you're looking for res, that's a big thing. Damage-wise, these aren't any better. I mean, they looked a little bit better than what we were using before. No, I think we're on 28 damage with the other one. This one, if it landed up being on 59 damage, would have been amazing, because we could have added intelligence or something to it, but unfortunately no luck there. 29 over here with this one. Unfortunately no luck there either. 20 damage, 24 damage. Picked up a rare for the warrior. Not what we're looking for. We are going to look at the gloves, don't worry, I have not forgotten them. A 39 damage over here, which is also pretty decent, but no sockets, so it doesn't work. The gloves themselves is cold skill, critical hits, chill effect slow. Sorry, the critical hits increase the chill effect slow by 55%, so it's not really better than what we've got already. And then we got the light skills have a chance to restore life. Lots of, that's actually a pretty decent legendary actually. We might land up using it, but it's only a +5 to intelligence over +9. But we do get an additional skill ban, which, no, it's not additional. We've just got that. Let's go and put that on the blacksmith and see. Maybe we get something better. If we get like another skill ban or something, that'd be great. Damage reduction. Okay. So it didn't really work out the way we wanted to. But there you go. Let me know what you guys thought about the build and what you think about my Vizard now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.